Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with
Where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, hello, how are you to this afternoon? We got Bobcat Basketball here. Let me get my post-game off and pre-game on here. We have our pre-game show sponsored by WyoToday. This is 101.7 KDNO with Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen as we're coming live from Pinedale. Good tournament, lots of good basketball being played this weekend. A lot of surprises as well with some wins. Worland beating Pinedale earlier in a tough matchup, it sounds like right now, I think, with Worland and Lyman, I think, right now as well.
Worland's down 5 right now,
okay,
with a couple minutes left.
Right, and did it go into overtime or no?
They're not showing the clock, so I can't see the clock.
Right, and some good basketball being played, and so Bobcats coming out needing to kind of make a statement, I think, here against Pinedale. Pinedale plays a similar game to the Bobcats, and the point there in the fact that they want to kind of run and gun a little bit more, kind of like the Bobcats like to as well. So it'll be interesting to see how each team comes out. The game previous to this against Lyman, where it was just low scoring and Bobcats just couldn't get a lot going this morning. Be interesting to see how they respond. The JV team came out, they played Pinedale, played a really good game, ended up winning by 4 at the end of that game as well over the Pinedale JV, so a good game for them. They walk away the weekend 2-1, I believe. Yep. So good weekend for them. It'd be nice to see varsity do the same. Girls did play earlier today, and they played Lyman. Did end up losing that one 50-27 earlier today, and then they're actually getting ready to start against Pinedale in the Rollins tournament as well. So,
and I do have some updates from the wrestling.
Oh, excellent.
Lily took first, Cannon Boren took second, Will took fourth, Brody Sorensen third, Alex Sorensen fourth, Still waiting on Caitlin to wrestle. Sam Skelton took 6th, and Coulter took 5th. So one more wrestler, and that's Caitlin, I think, in the championship match.
Yeah, that's great. What a great weekend for the wrestlers as well. I think they also won their duel on Thursday evening against Glenrock. Did really good job there as well. So some good sporting going on to start off the 2024 year for Bobcats, and hopefully here boys Bobcat basketball finish off on a high note, coming up against Pinedale. I imagine when they looked at the schedule, for what they were doing against Lyman, Mountain View, and Pinedale on paper looked like the toughest game they were going to have. Lyman kind of proved that to be a tough game for them as well, but hopefully spirits are high for the Bobcats. They can come out and do some good things. So you have some keys to the game here presented by Edwards Jones and our our financial advisor here in Thermopolis, Travis Winger. What are some keys to the game for this game?
The last update for the wrestlers real quick. Caitlin did win the championship.
Oh, excellent.
So, so keys to the game. Number one for the Bobcats, wake up. Our first 2 games in the tournament, we've been a little bit rusty and a little bit sleepy this morning, so hopefully they were able to wake up for that. Number 2, we got to keep up the defensive intensity. When you look at the Pinedale and the Thermopolis stats, pretty much even across the board. We're shooting a little bit better from three-point land at 38%. Pinedale's at 31%. Otherwise, it's Thermop 47 and Pinedale 50% from 2-point, and Thermop 60 and Pinedale 65% from the free throws. Points per game, Thermop's at 64, where Pinedale had been at 60, and then assist, steals, blocks, and turnovers, all about the same. Pinedale's got 3 guys that are consistently scoring above 10. 2 of them, one at 17.5, the other at 16.7. That's Josh Gosar, and then Owen McMillan was at 7.5. So this is going to be on paper, a really good match. We got to keep the defensive intensity up. I think we're going to have to really be in the number 22 and 21 with McMillan and Gosar in their face all the time. Gosar went off with 30 points last night when they played. I'm not sure who they played last night. Oh, Buffalo.
Buffalo, yep.
And then next one, obviously, take care of the ball, and then realize, especially after that last game, every possession counts, Kevin.
Right.
You know, we shot free throws in the first game today, 4 of 14, and we lost by 3.
Right.
That's a one of the tales of the game. There's about 3 of them, but that's one that's obvious.
Yeah, it really was, and just kind of felt like a lid on it, and never really got anybody really going in that game. Just everybody struggling from that. Obviously, scoring 31 points, nobody's going to be really going off. And they had a chance, even a couple good looks at it at the end to go there. And it's going to be a good challenge. And these boys did play Pinedale in the kind of a last game of some travel ball this year, and came right down to the wire. And I believe it was McMillan that hit a deep, I don't know, it was about a 30-foot 3 on the buzzer to beat Thermop. Thermop had a 1-point lead, and he knocked one down. So those guys will pull up from anywhere. They have the green light. Their coach is like, hey, go ahead, and they will shoot it. And this could potentially be a good revenge game for Bobcats too. Pinedale, Thermopolis had a good battle at the end when they played Pinedale at regionals, and it's going to be a good game. Looks like we're getting ready to go here, so that'll be kind of wrap up our quick pre-game show here, sponsored by WyoToday, and we'll get ready for start of the game. We'll see here. It looks like we are going to line up for the Star Spangled Banner. So with that, we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to the starting lineups right after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here as they're announcing the starting lineups. We'll do the same. Bobcats look like they're going to run same starters that they have all weekend. You have Gerber, Bomengen, Armani Dukes, Zach Hasty, and Brody Potter. For the Bobcats, for Pinedale Wranglers, you have Bridger Kaiser, Owen McMillan, Josh Gozar, Jace Ramage, and Brody Hamby. So be a good start here for the Bobcats, and we are going. Kind of equally matched jump ball there as they've kind of just pinned it. Yeah, so Bobcats are going to come out in a 2-3 zone first time this weekend, so see kind of what they can do here. Going to have hands up in those shooters' faces. First shot up is no good for McMillan, and like we said before, McMillan and Gozar will not be afraid to shoot. Brody Potter now with the ball, good rebound. Oh, good drive. Finish. And unable to finish, but he's going to pull up, foul right away. So good attack there by Brody Potter right away.
We haven't really seen that the first two games. Kevy's kind of driven in a little bit, but hasn't gone for the finish. He kind of drove in, did a little pause step, and then finished out.
Well, I heard somebody asking him if he was going to dunk at this game, so maybe he's trying to get that out of the way early. First shot is up and no good for Brody Potter, 7:38. Only 22 seconds gone here in this first quarter. Second free throw for Brody is up and short off the rim, and rebound comes down to Ramage, who did pick up his first foul. So Gerber and Hasty at the top of that 2-3 zone do have some shooters, but they're going to just, as long as they communicate, this 2-3 zone could be effective here.
Yeah, especially if they play extended.
Right. Yeah, and it looks like those guys in the corner are going to do that. Shot is up and no good for Kaiser. Good rebound there by Cody Bomengen. Going to get it over to Brody Potter. Brody's going to step back, shoot the three, and banks it in.
I don't know that was a plan, Kev. He
No.
was about 23 feet and off the glass.
That's right. Well, he was like, you know what? My free throws were short. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen with my three-pointer. So he used the glass. So.
Yeah, 3-0 Bobcat start.
And shot is up and no good for Brody Hamby. Gerber with the ball. Gets it poked away there by McMillan, or by Gozar. And now McMillan has the ball. Gets it into Kaiser's hand. Kaiser over to Hamby. And now McMillan with the ball back over to Hamby. Hamby can shoot the ball as well. Shot, kind of a scoop
extension.
shot there by Jace Ramage to score. Gives them the 2 buckets, 2 points. So gonna have the big man bringing the ball up for Bobcats today. Good high-low there. Cody Bomengen turned jump shot, no good. Good feed there by Monty Dukes.
That was, they've been practicing that this week. That's one of the plays we talked about, but wasn't able to quite finish.
Hamby drive in, a little bit out of control, passes ahead to Gerber. Gerber gonna get it in Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty 3 off to the left. And Armani Duke's going to try to run it down. And good smart play there by Kaiser as he saw Monty Dukes out and just kind of threw it to him and said, hey, catch. And not a lot he could do to get out of the way.
Monty's like, I don't want the ball.
Yeah.
But there's no way he can get out of it.
No, that's right. So ball goes to Pinedale. A couple minutes gone here. Bobcats lead 3-2. Extended here with Zach and Canyon. Kick out to Kaiser.
Good hands by Brody.
Oh, and a pass out. Brody trying to get it up to Gerber again, unable to get that fast break that they keep trying to push there. McMillan now with the ball, gets it into Kaiser. Kaiser back to McMillan. They're going to play catch back and forth. And McMillan's going to pass up, gets it to Gozar. Hamby's going to step back, shoot another one. And like I said, he can shoot the ball.
Not afraid
and knocks
at all.
one down. No, I mean, that's his 3rd shot already he's taken. So, good move there by Cody Bomengen. Pull-up jumper, not able to make it. But
Monty.
yeah, he's going to get a push foul on him there.
He did kind of clear their lane a little
He
bit.
did, yeah.
Scores 5-3 with the Pinedale Wranglers in the lead, 5:17 in the first.
And he actually had position. He just kind of needed to do a forearm kind of in the back and just hold him off instead of extend his arms.
Right.
And Gozar and McMillan going to play catch here a little bit. Kick out. McMillan's 3's up and good.
Well, they're proving they can shoot the 3, Kev. We've seen it on paper.
We have, and last year those two shot the ball really well. Backdoor cut there by Gerber. Bomengen finds him, has Hamby on him. Drives baseline, good feed into Monty in the middle. Monty goes up left-handed. Shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Potter as he runs one down. Gonna get fouled and can't finish the and one, but good aggression here by Potter early in this game.
He needs to get on the scoreboard early. He needs these free throws. He missed his first 2. We'll see after making that 3 if that's kind of woken him up a little bit.
And that will go against, they called it against 12, but there's no 12 out there. And that's another Gozar, but not. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that was 15 or if that was 21 that they called that against. We'll see here. There, it looks like they have a question here to figure it out. That's their team second.
First one by Brody was up and missed. Second one is good. So score is now 8-4. Wrangler lead.
And that foul was on Josh Gozar, not Alex Gozar. Shot here again by McMillan, and he's going to knock it down again.
Yeah, you talked about that 26, 27-foot 3, and he just proved that he can do it. Here's Zach trying to answer.
Shot is up, no good. Monty gets his hands in there, almost gets it knocked away. McMillan has the ball now on the corner. He's going to pull up, shoot another 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound. Hamby now steps back, shoots a 3. Shot is up, no good. And another offensive board. And Zach Hasey's finally going to come down as Kaiser tried to get an offensive board and put back. And Cody Bomengen going to step back, shoot a 3, in and out. And Hamby here. Del Dukes did check into the game for Gerber. Kaiser now with the ball in the back. And Gozar is going to step back and shoot and knocks down another 3.
I think that was McMillan, actually.
Oh,
that's his third one, I think.
2 for him and 1 for Gozar. So, yeah, I mean, 4 threes here. Just going to have to recognize that probably going to have to get out of that zone because it's just leaving guys.
Man.
Yeah, too
well,
open.
And those guys aren't shooting 19-foot threes. They're shooting 26, 27-foot threes.
Yeah, that's right. So it's 14-4. Pinedale comes out on firing on all cylinders. 3:44 left here in this first quarter. Quick timeout by Corpening as Owen McMillan has 2 threes, Josh Gozar has 1, Hamby has 1, and then Ramage has that putback 2
like
as
Jet
well.
Longwell's going to be checking in.
Right, he's going to come in for Monty Dukes.
I'll bet you he draws 21 or 22.
Yeah,
as a face-up defense.
And then probably have Dell on the other would be my guess. So Cody Bomengen is going to bring the ball up for Bobcats. Try to get it. Trying to get a high-low in here between Longwell. Longwell gets the ball deep into his own key turnaround. Jump shots up, no good. And looks like McMillan's going to come down with it now into Gozar. And going to get a foul there by Longwell. It's going to be team second, his first.
Just a hand check. Didn't really need it. He wasn't going anywhere.
Right.
But scores 14-4, 3:21 left in the first.
And 14 of those points coming from behind the three-point line, so 12 of the 14. Good there by Del Dukes as he steps in and draws a charge. Great job by him as Kaiser drove in to get to the rim. And that'll be his first foul. Team's third, so good job by Del Dukes pull it in. So a little change of how they're bringing the ball up here with Brody and Cody, but it's because they're trying to get a high-low into Longwell. Now a good feed into Potter. Potter going to work, gets it blocked, but Longwell comes in, not able to get it, and then they're going to knock the ball. I say the ball was off of Brody Potter, but
I think it looked like white to me.
Never really understand that called because it's
obviously
the
opposite direction.
His hand's not going to swing at it like that. But anyway, so Gozar has the ball now, gets it to McMillan. Now to Kaiser. And back to McMillan. 3 is up and good. So 3 threes here in this. And just cannot play off of them. Yeah, just cannot play off of them, especially if they're feeling it. They're going to feast on a zone too. Cody Bomengen tries to drive in, gets it knocked away, but gets it back out. Kick over to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty knocks down a 3. So,
got us off that 4 mark. We've been camped on that. 17-7 with 2:26 left.
All right, now, Bobcat's going to need a stop here as McMillan Gozar brings it up. I keep interchanging them.
They look very similar.
They do. They play a lot alike, too.
One number different.
Right. Kaiser, little scoop up and under. Left-hand shot is up. No good. Potter comes down with the rebound. So Zach Hasty will bring it down now for the Bobcats. Pass over to Brody Potter. Brody's going to step back, going to get a travel call, which is probably a good thing because that 3 was not pretty. It came off his hand, so kind of caught it and took a couple steps into his shot. No gathering step in high school basketball, unfortunately.
Yeah. A lot of guys would like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Gozar now with the ball here. He's going to pass over to Hamby. Hamby's going to set him up in their offense. Bobcats now in a man-to-man. Bobcats going to have to play with hands up all over the place here. I don't think there's too many that are afraid to shoot the ball. And McMillan has Del Dukes on him. Kaiser going to drive into the right-hand side. Good defense there by Brody Potter as he comes across, knocks it off the glass. And Josh Longwell.
Jet Longwell. Josh would love to say that.
Gets the ball. Jet would like to hear me say his dad got the turnover as well. So a ball just not, he's trying to drive in there on McMillan, on Gozar, and lost the ball. So McMillan now has it. He'll drive over to. Okay, I'm just going to go. Just know I'm either talking about Gozar or McMillan. Gozar now with the ball. Pull-up jumper. Shot is up. No good. Ball, no bodies on there, so he's able to just tip it out. Kaiser is. And McMillan, who's feeling it, pulls up really deep, shoots it. Longwell going to try to go and get it.
Ouch.
And unfortunately, looks like.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it looks like Ramage kind of got undercut by his own player as they were all trying to go for it. Jet Longwell went to go get his hands on it and unfortunately couldn't get both hands on it and went out of bounds, so Pinedale will have the ball here. Kick out here to Kaiser. And now, oh,
Yeah,
drive in. That
McMillan's
seemed like, yeah, it felt like offensive. Good rebound there by Potter. Potter kind of feeling springy here in this
good
opening quarter. So good to see him. 17-7, just under a minute left here in this first quarter. Into Jet. Jet passes into Potter. Potter going to do a little turnaround jump shot. Going to get blocked there by Ramage. And now ball goes into McMillan's hands. McMillan's going to pass it into Kaiser. Kind of Pinedale just the same height all the way around. And Potter with another great blocked shot off the backboard is
two powerful ones.
Ramage comes in and so blocked him, so he repaid the favor here. Zach Casey now with the ball, trying to get it into Jet. Jet pass over to Weber, who checked in for Del Dukes. Cody Bomengen with the three, shot is up, no good. Potter gets it, and a good shot there by Brody Potter.
Made me a little nervous. He stepped under the basket, kind of did that reverse with the offhand. It was like, hey, but he made it.
Yeah. Good defense there by Potter again, and Cody Bomengen is going to turn and try.
Baseball pass, almost took out some cheerleaders, I think.
Unfortunately, not able to get it down there. So 17-9, Bobcats kind of fighting in this one after a barrage of threes going up. Bobcats trail to Pinedale Wranglers 17-9. We're going to take a quick break, be back for the second quarter right after this.
Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back here for the second quarter. Bobcat basketball against Pinedale Wranglers. Pinedale came out firing and scoring 5 threes, and really after the Bobcats changed out of that zone defense, nothing really falling for Pinedale, but did have a good cushion. So Bobcats now trailing 17-9. Weber with the ball. Longwell working hard, trying to get the ball passed into him down low. Not able to get it yet, but Zach Casey's going to drive in, kick it out to Cody Bomengen into the corner. Bomengen's going to get it back into Zach Casey's hands. Weber backdoor cut. Zach Casey going to drive in again. Ooh. Tough shot there by Zach Casey. Shot goes up and no good.
Yeah, I tried to up over the top. I just couldn't quite, a little too much air underneath it.
And Gozar's going to come down with the ball. And Weber on him. Deep shot again by McMillan. Shot is up and good. So he's going to start off second quarter like he ended the first and knocking down threes. That's his 4th three already in this game. Just a minute in. Cody Bomengen pull up 15-foot shot up, no good. And McMillan comes down with the ball. Gozar now with it, passes into Kaiser down low. Zach Casey on him. He's going to do some work and score there.
22-9,
6:49. Right. So now Zach Casey brings the ball down for Bobcats, gets it to Longwell. Longwell looking to feed it in, pass out to Cody Bomengen. Cody Bomengen drive to the elbow, kick out to Zach Casey. Zach's going to step back, shoot a three, and good. So his second three.
Yeah, Zach and Brody.
Yeah, just they're the only scorers right now with the 12 points. Pass into Kaiser on the outside of the three-point line here. Passes over to McMillan. McMillan over to Gozar, brother of Gozar here. Number 12, that's Alex. Back over to Kaiser. Kaiser now to the other Gozar. Great. I have another one.
Josh.
And now back into Josh's hands. All right. And now kicks it out to Sletton. And that is Nicholas Sletton. Back into the corner here. Sletton now going to drive in left-handed, kick out to the corner. Gozar, see if he can match his brother, and he does as he knocks one down, and that's Alex Gozar. So a barrage of threes coming again at the Bobcats, 25-12. Cody Bomengen has the ball now. Looks to try to feed it into Potter. Potter now at the free throw line. Oh, loses the handle on it, is able to save it, gets it into Zach Hasey's hand. Zach's going to drive in,
Zach.
and they're going to call off the shot, but he's going to get fouled on the floor.
First foul of the second quarter.
And that will go against Bridger Kaiser. That'll be his second. Team's first.
25-12 with 5:23 left in the second.
Right.
Bobcats are not playing poorly. We're not making our shots, and Pinedale right now is making everything.
Right. Oh, good feed there from Zach Hasey. Monty just wasn't ready for it. Wasn't expecting to be so open, I think. And then Gozar comes away with it. He's going to hesitate, dribble in. Shot is up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Turnaround, jump shot up, and is good. 2 for him. And Bobcats going to bring the ball down. Zach Hasty going to bring it up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Ellis Weber. Ellis going to jump stop in the middle of the key, kick out to Hasty. Hasty's going to step back, shot is up, no good. And a hustle play here, see who drives and gets it. Looks like Potter gets a lot of contact there between a lot of players. Interesting, no call there. And Alex Gozar gets it, no shot, or shot is up and no good. And Brody Potter will bring it up for Bobcats. And goes into Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty gets over to Weber. Weber going to drive in here, kicks it out. It looks like he's going to get a foul. Draws a foul from Nicholas Slatton. It'll be team's second, his first. And Cody Bomengen comes in now for Brody Potter. And we'll see Josh Gozar come out, and McMillan comes in, and he'll come in for Alex Gozar. And Monty will have it here, gets it to Cody. Cody kicks out to the corner to Zach. Zach has another 3, shot is up, no good. Monty Dukes going to get it, going to have to work, pump fake, nice. Shot is up and good by Monty Dukes. Good to see somebody else get involved in the Bobcat scoring here, 27-14, down 13. Really the difference here is, I don't know, made baskets might be the same, but the difference of 3s to 2s.
I don't think we're anywhere close to made baskets the same.
Good feed there, and Ramage scores 2 for Pinedale Wranglers, 29-14 now. Cody Bomengen with it here at the top of the key. Gonna come set a screen here for Weber. Weber pull up jump shot, and had Monty Dukes on the roll right there, wide open. Kaiser gonna bring it up, and man, wide open as the Bobcats lazy getting back on defense, and Bridger Kaiser with an easy 2 points, and Zach Hasty and Longwell going to run a little 2-man game here. Zach passes up the board. Bobcats just kind of out of sorts now. Not a lot of offense going on, just kind of 1-man game. Shot is up, no good. They are going to get a foul called though. See if that goes on Bomengen or Longwell. 3:19 left here. Looks like that's going to go on Cody. That'll be his first, team's first in this quarter. 3:19 left here in this first half. Bobcats down big, 31-14. Shot here by Kaiser is up and is good. Makes it 32. And looks like Gozar will check back in. Josh Gozar, that is, will come back in for Sletton.
Now Bobcats are kind of on the same roll as they've been. 14 points in the first half so far.
Right. And second shot is up and good for Kaiser.
Pinedale has got 33, and they average about 60. So they're on track.
They're on track.
We are not.
Right. Cody Bomengen with the ball here. Bad pass there, trying to get it to Weber, and try to throw an alley-oop from McMillan to Gozar. Gozar comes in, not able to finish off though, and Weber will come down with the rebound. And Zach Hasty gonna shoot another 3. Shot is up and good for Zach Hasty. And now Gozar has it here, gets it into Kaiser. Back over to McMillan. McMillan, who's been feeling it today. Shot is up and no good. Good box out there by Monty Dukes. Gets it to Cody Bomengen. 2:35 left here in this first half. 33-17. Bobcats trailing the Pinedale Wranglers. Little screen and roll here between the two. And Longwell has it now up at the top of the key. Going to pass over to Weber in the corner. Going to set a screen and stepped out of bounds there by Weber. oddly enough, with some turnovers and some forced shots and stuff like that, got Gerber, Dukes, and Potter sitting on the bench where they've been used quite a bit previously, but choosing to just stick with the 5 guys he's got out there now. Kaiser with the ball here, looking to pass it in, gets it in to, gets it into Ramage, and then Kaiser gets the offensive board, fighting for it again, shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty brings it down, 2 minutes left, 33-17 left here in this first half. 2-man game between Zach and Longwell. Zach's gonna shoot another 3, shot is up, no good. Longwell comes down with the offensive board, little turnaround jump shot, no good. Monty Dukes fighting for the rebound, unable to hang on to it, and Gozar is gonna come away with it, gonna hand off to Kaiser. Kaiser's gonna step back, shoot a deep 3, shot is up, no good, goes over his head to Gozar. Gozar passes it in to Kaiser, and Cody Bomengen comes away with it, 33-17. 1:25 left here in this first half. And Cody Bomengen feeds into Monty Dukes. Monty's got guy wide open, Zach Hasty in the corner. Zach passes up the 3. Gonna drive in, left-hand
nice
shot,
Zach.
up and good for Zach Hasty.
19:33.
And Bobcats gonna have to get a couple stops here at the end of this last minute of the half to go in feeling a little bit better about the way things have gone so far. Just down 14 though, so gained back a little bit of that deficit. Ramage now with the ball. He'll get it into Kaiser's hands. Back over to Ramage. Kind of a one-man clear out here. Nope, gets it into Gozar. Gozar pull up. 15-footer. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Monty Dukes. 40 seconds left here in this first half. Monty passes over to Cody Bomengen. Cody going to set up the offense for the Bobcats. Pass into Longwell. Longwell tried to feed it into Monty, and a tough pass there as it goes out of bounds. Just kind of out of reach from, didn't really get his hands on it quite right. Tough pass there, so Brody Potter will come in for Jet. And now Gozar will bring it up, walk it up for the Pinedale Wranglers as they have a 14-point lead here. And Ellis Weber on him. And they're gonna get Weber with foul there. That'll be his first, team's second. Weber played pretty tough defense in that second game, did foul out, and had an unfortunate foul called on him. And then Gozar now comes in, tough defense by Weber. Hamby has it, passes it into Kaiser. Kaiser to Ramage. Ramage gets the ball, and then he's going to be fouled. Good ball movement there by Pinedale Wranglers, just under 3 seconds left. Not sure what it looks like. Bench either got a warning or maybe got a technical. They did get a technical. Looks like that's going to be called on the coach there. So looks like we'll have 4 foul shots shot here at the end of the game. Ramage is, or at the end of the half, Ramage is going to go up, have 2 after he was fouled on the arm by Monty. So Monty picks up his second, team's third. And first one is missed by Ramage. Second one by Jace Ramage is up and off the front of the rim, so no good there. And then it looks like McMillan, no, Gozar will come in, and he will shoot the 2 technical free throws. And first one is up off the back of the rim. So he's kind of had other shots go down. Right? Yeah.
We'll take anything we can get at this point.
Yeah, it could have been 4 more
nice
points
to go. Only 14 or 15 down.
Yep. Second one is up and is good. That makes it 34-19. Pinedale will have the ball on the sidelines here for the last 2.5 seconds. So going to have to really be in the face of Gozar and McMillan, because I'm sure that's the play here. It looks like a screen down from McMillan to Gozar. McMillan's going to come up to the top of the key, I bet, after he sets that screen. And, oh, Kaiser's going to get it at the 3-point line. Shot is up and no good. And, man, or at the half-court line, shot is up and hits the front of the rim. Almost went in. So, into the half, Bobcats are going to go in trailing 15. Pinedale Wranglers 34, Bobcats 19. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for our halftime show right after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, That's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit. Because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're back here at halftime, and this is our KDNO 1017 halftime show. And Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen with you here for the game. And again, want to thank all of you listening on 1017 KDNO. Also, those of you streaming live on YouTube and the WyoToday app. But real quick, let's go ahead and let's talk about the halftime stats here, presented by Quality Inn and Suites. Stats at the half. For the Bobcats, Armani Dukes scored a bucket there on a putback rebound, 2 points for him. Zach Hasty knocking down several three-pointers, 2 in the second quarter, 1 in the first, with 11 points for him. Potter got the scoring going for the Bobcats with that bank three, scoring all of his points in the first quarter with 6, and that gives just 3 different scores for the Bobcats to give them 19 points. Different story kind of here for the Pinedale Wranglers, a number of guys scoring, a lot of that coming from the three-point line. Alex Gozar comes in the second quarter, knocks down a 3 for 3 points. Bridger Kaiser doing a lot of his work inside. Scoring 6 points, all of those in the second quarter, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Owen McMillan really kind of set the pace for Pinedale Wranglers, scoring 3 threes in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter for 12 points. Josh Gozar hitting a 3 also in the first quarter, and then hitting a 2 and going 1 of 2 of those technical free throws, so he has 6. Jace Ramage again kind of doing his scoring inside, scoring 4 points, going 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and then Brody Hamby knocking down a 3. So scoring 17 in each quarter for them to have 34 points to Bobcats 19, and that is your Quality Inn and Suites stats at the half. And Travis, like when you look back at kind of the keys to the game and stuff, how are we kind of squaring up with that?
Well, the Bobcats looked a little bit better initially. Their defensive intensity, I think, that 2-3 zone just against a team that can shoot 25, 26-foot threes is not going to, you just can't move that fast. So they pulled out of that and, slowed the pace for sure. Still had more turnovers than what we're used to seeing. We definitely were not making every possession count, and we're not finishing, whether it's the threes, the drives, or things. And things you and I were talking about is they're not running the offense. It's they're just kind of doing a little isolation or kind of a one-man thing or quick quick shot if it's there, rather than, you know, getting better shots.
Right.
And, you know, I think the big thing is going to be you got to have a hand in the face in almost every single guy.
Absolutely.
I think you're going to have to play, you know, really aggressive, tough defense and see a little bit more rotation off the bench. You know, if in order to play defense against these guys, people are going to get tired if you're doing it right. And so you're going to have to play for 3 minutes and then come out for a break and, you know, back in, that kind of thing. And we just haven't seen that like we've seen in previous games.
And that's one of their strengths has been up kind of until this weekend has been the depth of that bench of so many players being able to come off. You know, we saw kind of rotations of 5 guys at a time and things like that, and that we haven't really seen that this weekend with some of those things. But you know, it'll be interesting to see kind of what adjustments were made here at halftime to see what you know, see what maybe changes defensively for the Bobcats. Definitely going to have to know where McMillan for sure is. I mean, with those 4 threes, Gozar not doing near as much damage. I mean, he has 6 points, but just 1 3. And then one of his points also coming from the free throw line. So, you know, nobody in foul trouble on either team. Armani has 2 fouls and Kaiser has 2 fouls. So really besides that, no other foul trouble for the Bobcats. So that will kind of do it for our halftime show here for a second. We're going to take a break, get a word from our sponsors, and we will be right back after this.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, you know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and that will, like I said, that will wrap up our halftime show here. It's sponsored by KDNO 101.7, and I appreciate those of you that are listening to us today, and those also streaming live on YouTube channel WyoToday. And we do provide all the games, both usually boys and girls when they are together. Currently, the girls are in Rawlins. They are playing Pinedale as well. Right now, and so if we get an update on how they're doing, we'll try to update you guys as well. Next weekend, Bobcats will be in a home tournament. The boys team will. Girls will be. Are they going to Powell? So yeah, they'll be up in Powell. So again, we'll be streaming the boys' games from the home gym, and then we'll give updates as we can for the girls' games. And then after that, kind of all the quote-unquote preseason tournaments will all be over, and then it kind of gets into our divisional play and things like that. So, you know, some big games here. Be good to see Bobcats be able to get on the bus, finishing off on a high note. Game's definitely far from over. 15 points here, deficit for Bobcats. So we'll see how they come out and answer. Looks like just a little difference in starting lineup only. Instead of Monty Dukes, looks like Jet Longwell will start. So it'll be Gerber, Bomengen, Potter, Hasty, and Longwell out there. So Bobcat's going to come out in man-to-man. So going to, again, like you said, I think more than anything, understand where shooters are. Almost can't do a lot of help defense just because so many are good shooters. Good defense there by Bomengen. Read that perfectly as they were just trying to get it early, just lob into McMillan. Brody Potter going to attack here early. Does a great job. Kind of started out again like he
exactly
did
like
last.
he did the first half.
And that's going to go against Alex Gozar, who starts this this second half. That'll be his second. Well, they say it's his second, so he must have picked one up earlier as well. So that'll be team's first. Again, nobody really in any foul trouble here. Potter will go to the line for 2 free throws, where he's currently 1 of 4. So, not sure what the holdup is here. It looks like they just were making sure they got the right guy. So
they're having the same trouble you do,
I guess. I don't know. Yeah. And they're like, which Gozar are you? Yeah. So from a distance, I keep thinking, I keep seeing, oh gosh, Sova down there reffing this game. I keep looking down. It looks, it reminds me. And first one is up and good by Brody Potter. Bobcats now 20. Second one is up and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Alex Gozar. He's going to get it into his brother's hands. Kaiser now with it. Brody going to play a little bit off, going to protect more the middle of the rim. Gerber reaches in, knocks it out of the hands. Longwell going to play around on there. Oh, they are going to call a jump. I was worried they were going to call a travel on him from coming up off his knee, but good hustle play there by Jet. And Gerber's going to come up and get it. He's going to bring it up for the Bobcats now. Gets it over to Potter. Again, going to try to run some of that high-low game. Just really wanting Potter to just be aggressive here. Kicks it out to Jet. Kind of fumbles the ball around, and then McMillan comes up with it. Millen going to try to drive, and then he loses handle on it. And Cody Bomengen kind of loses his feet, but good hustle play there by Potter. Potter throws it to Jet. Jet kicks it out to Zach. Zach going to step back, shoot a 3. Shot is up, no good. And rebound there by McMillan. And then we're going to get a whistle blown dead there as Potter kind of comes up hobbling.
Yeah, he had that ankle injury down in Burns. He's kind of been nursing it. And I think when he went up to get that bad pass, he came down a little off.
Yeah, it kind of came down funky. But he'll go out. Looks like nothing too intense to look at. They are asking right now if they need it. It needs checked out. Good screen and roll there. Bomengen challenges at the rim. McMillan unable to finish, gets his own rebound. Going to get another offensive board. Going to duck that shoulder, try to drive in. Shot gets blocked by Monty Dukes. And then as they try to save it, gets into Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty going to get a double dribble call as he tries to get it to Monty Dukes. So some good hustle plays there, kind of for nothing. But
I was going to say, we do the right thing, and then it was the right pass, but he just kind of fumbled the ball.
Yeah, couldn't get a handle on it there. So now Gozar will bring it down for Wranglers here. Minute and a half gone by here in this third quarter. Bobcats trailing by 14. Hamby playing catch here up top with Kaiser, and Gozar crossover there. Pass out to McMillan. McMillan steps back. Shot is up and good as McMillan knocks down his first 2 of the game. And Zach Hasty going to bring it down for the Bobcats. Pass over to Jet Longwell. Jet tries to do a little feed into Monty Dukes. Monty not able to kind of get off of his guy to go get him. And ball ends up getting turned over. Kaiser now going to bring it up for the Wranglers. And into the corner. Shot is up. No good for Gozar. And then ball is going to get knocked out by Alex Gozar. So Zach Hasty will take it out for the Bobcats. 5:51 left here in this third quarter. Bobcats trailing by 16. Zach over to Bomengen. Bomengen drives baseline here. Pulls it back out. Gets it over to Monty Dukes. Oh, good backdoor cut there by Zach Hasty. Does get a tip. Good fake there, though. And Zach Hasty unable to finish the open layup. And then Chet Longwell with
Picks
kind
it
of
up off
a
the
fade away.
Wasn't pretty, but it was in.
That's
We'll
right.
take it,
And
22-36.
And you know what? He used the glass, whether intentional or not. He used the glass, and it went in.
We've talked about that.
We have. Hamby has it over to Kaiser. Kaiser into McMillan. McMillan just turnaround jump shot up. No good. Cody Bomengen's going to bring it down. Cody going to run the offense here. Gets it over to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty going to drive in. Kind of forcing it there. Monty Duke's going to go up. Going to get a shot, and they're going to call a foul. And that, I believe, is going to go.
Must be on Josh.
Is it Josh Gozar?
The way he's walking over, maybe not. Just going to talk to coach.
Go against Alex Gozar. So maybe he did only have one foul. I don't know. Oh, now he has two. So they got it figured out, I think, eventually. So 2 fouls there. Monty's first free throw is up and no good. And timeout is taken, so we are going to do the same. Just under 5 minutes left. Bobcats down by 14, 36-22. We'll be right back after this.
Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the quick timeout here. Monty Duke's going to have an opportunity for a second free throw here. Kind of struggling from the line here this weekend, getting his feet underneath him for these free throws. And
that's just odd because I think he finished after the first 5 games, he was in the 70% range for his free throws.
Right,
so
yeah.
That break did not help his rhythm.
Right. 4:59 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats trailing by 14, 36-22. Second free throw is up, no good. Jet Longwell goes up for the challenge. Monty Duke's going to come away with a loose ball. Pass over to Cody Bomengen. Cody left open for the 3. Shot is up and good for Cody Bomengen, getting his first points of the game. 36-25 now, 11-point game. Bobcats, if they can get a stop, could get this into single-digit deficit. Back out to Hamby.
Nice.
Hamby going to drive in left-handed here, kick it out to Kaiser. Looks like they're really working, trying to get McMillan inside for try to get him just turnaround shots. Kaiser going to drive in left-handed and untouched, goes up and scores a bucket. Not a lot of help defense there. Gerber step back 3, shot is up, no good off the front of the rim, and Gozar is going to come down with the rebound. Gozar going to bring it to the near side here. Kick over to Kaiser. Kaiser to Hamby. Hamby down into the corner to Alex Gozar. To his brother Josh. Josh brings it in, pulls it back out. Hamby going to feed into McMillan. Goes up against Longwell, and he's going to get an and-one opportunity as McMillan scores the bucket here. And then have an and-one opportunity. Jet Longwell will get the foul. That'll be his second, team's first of this quarter.
Brody should be hopefully coming in for him because I think they're going to continue to post him up if they, that's
and then
what I figured.
right, and then Del Dukes comes in for Gerber, and Potter will come in for Longwell. And again, you kind of just see energy of the bench isn't what it's been before either.
Well, silent comparatively.
Yeah. Free throw is up and good. Makes it 41-25, so now a 16-point lead. Again here, Zach drives in left-handed, shot is up, no good. And looks like a jump ball as Monty Dukes comes down with the rebound. Kind of didn't think, he had the ball, so he didn't think it should have been a jump ball, but that was a quick jump ball call, I thought, as they were both still just trying to come down with it.
Scores 41-25, 3:29 left in the third quarter.
And Gozar will bring it down, throws it to Hamby, almost went out of bounds. And see, that was one of those that sometimes gets called a double dribble, sometimes doesn't. I think it should be a not a double dribble. Tries to get it into McMillan. McMillan gets it, dribbles it off his foot, and then kind of incidental foot tripping there will go against Gozar. Oh, McMillan. Read the wrong number there. That's just his first, team's third, as Del Dukes was off to the races. Not a lot of people catching him, even when he's dribbling the basketball. Monty Dukes gets it. Gonna make a
Good
tough move there, left hand up. Shot's no good, and McMillan comes away with the ball. Shot is up, no hand in the face there. Shot is up by Sletton, up, no good. And Bomengen comes down with another board. Lots of boards for Cody in this game. Zach gets the ball knocked away, comes back into his hands. Del Duke's gonna pull up from the three. Shot is up, no good, and Gozar's gonna come down with it. Gozar long pass, but no having it with his
interception by Dell.
Yeah, good kick out from Potter to Hasty. Hasty's three is up, no good, and Gozar's gonna come down with it. Again, still 41-25. Kind of a fast pace here, but not a lot of buckets going in right now for either team. 16 points down for Bobcats, 41-25. Wranglers lead. Gozar's gonna pull up, 15-foot jumper. Shot is up, no good, and Monty Dukes comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Cody Bomengen. Pass to Del Dukes underneath, and Dell's going to go up. It looks like Hamby maybe knocked the ball away, and then McMillan came in and fouled, or vice versa. Oh, that'll go against Hamby. That'll just be his first, team's fourth, and Del Dukes will go up. So good find there by Cody Bomengen as Dell just streaked down. Shot is up and good for Dell.
41-26, 2:23 left in the third. We've seen some good things, Kev. It's just been frustrating. The Bobcats have done some great things defensively, and then offensively have just not been able to finish.
Right, yeah, and I'm not sure what can't really put my finger on what the difference is in, what we're seeing on the offensive end, other than it's kind of turned into a one or two guy show as far as, man, we saw so many possessions before Christmas and everything where all five guys would touch the ball, and then it'd be inside out and they'd get good looks. And right now we're getting one guy drives in, maybe kicks it out, or maybe forces up a layup, and not a lot of offense actually happening there. But also Corporation choosing not to put any full court pressure on, which I do think that's probably the right call, because I think the Wranglers would handle the pressure just fine. So I understand that for sure. And that defense for the Bobcats, they've frustrated in certain moments, but a lot of, we're still, I think, kind of reeling from that three-point barrage that happened in the first quarter. Del Duke's second free throw is up and no good. Monty Dukes almost comes away with it. McMillan now has it, gets it into Gozar. Monty Dukes coming up fast from behind, tries to get his steal there. Gozar over to Hamby. Hamby now with it, passes over to McMillan. McMillan over to Sletton. Sletton has it here at the top of the key. He's going to drive in. No one really steps over. He tries to do a little lean shot in. Gozar now from the corner. Three is up and good for Josh Gozar.
Well, and everybody kind of collapsed into the basket rather than staying on their men, so that kick out three was uncontested.
Yeah. And Zach Hasty now with the ball. He's going to drive in left-handed, kicks out to Cody Bomengen. Cody Bomengen step back three, up, no good. Sletton comes down with the rebound. And he'll bring the ball up for the Bobcats again. Bobcats not getting back on defense. And that's going to be a Jace Ramage bucket, an opportunity for an and one, as Brody Potter came in trying to block the shot and kind of took him out as he's going. That'll be his first, second team for this quarter.
46-26, 1:37 left in the third. So.
And Jace Ramage shot is up, no good, unable to finish, but McMillan comes away. No bodies put on there and just kind of trying to out jump. And then Gozar goes in and Brody Potter knocks the ball away. And Del Dukes comes away with it, gets it into Zach Hasty's hands. Zach Hasty is going to get a foul called against him.
Yeah, we'll go to the line for the next minute 25. That's going to be their fifth foul, so Zach will get a shoot two there.
Right, and that was against Sletton, if I remember.
Yep.
Yep, and that'll be his first. Me and the scoring table are not on the same page with fouls. I will tell you that right now. I had him down for a second as well, so not sure what's happening there. But first free throw, did Zach shoot one there and miss that first one? Wasn't paying attention if he shot. Yeah, he must have missed the first one. Scores the same.
26.
Second one here for Zach Hasty is up and no good as it rattles in and out. And Ramage comes down with the rebound, gets it into Sletton's hand. Sletton will get it to McMillan. McMillan to Kaiser. And now around the top we go. Alex Kozar with it. He's going to pass up the 3 to Sletton. Sletton looking to feed it inside to McMillan. McMillan pulls up just behind the free throw line. Shot is up and good for McMillan.
Tough shot.
Yeah,
Potter
it
was
is.
right in his face.
And Del Dukes is going to get the ball pull up, and good shot there by Del Dukes.
8-foot pull up from the baseline.
And again, he seems to always be a good little spark plug for this Bobcat team, as he's led scoring for the Bobcats in a couple of games this year. And again, he just comes out and plays hustle basketball. So McMillan's going to have the ball, kind of challenging Potter to come out and guard him, which he needs to.
Well, as we saw, once they took Jed out and Brody came in, McMillan's no longer trying to post up.
Right.
So.
And they're going to try to hold on to the ball here for a final shot. 24 seconds left in this third quarter with a 20-point lead is Pinedale Wranglers. And Sletton now has it with Cody Bomengen on him. Back out to McMillan. And good for Potter getting at least in that 3-foot range, so maybe they start giving a count. And now out to Kaiser. Kaiser going to drive in with the left hand. Shot is up and offensive as Monty Duke
we got
steps
one
over.
A block.
Yeah.
One called the block, one called a offensive foul.
Oh. Ref wants to talk to him, but we'll see what the call ends up being here as the two refs are talking. I feel like the one already called it though now, so I don't know
he already
if it
turned it into the scoring table.
So we'll see here a little extended discussion here between the refs. One ref doesn't want to have anything to do with it. He's going to half court. he's like,
I didn't see the shot.
Yeah. Okay, they are going to stick with that offensive foul, so that'll go against Kaiser. That'll be his third, I believe. We'll see if that holds. 4.3 seconds left here for the Bobcats to get a chance to get a score, and going to have to toss it up to Zach. Zach's going to get it, come down with it. 3 seconds left. Shot is up. Bank shot. Oh, up and no good. Good chance there. That will end the third quarter, though. Bobcats have a big deficit here. They're going to have to try to make up 48-38. They are here behind the Pinedale Wranglers.
28.
Or 28. Bobcat, I was just trying to be optimistic, Travis. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter right after this.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here. Bobcats trailing 48-28 to the Pinedale Wranglers. Going to have 8 minutes to try to do some big things here. Lots of defensive stops and lots of shots going to need to drop for Bobcats. 8 minutes left here in the contest. So Brody Potter, you got Armani and Del Dukes, Cody Bomengen, and Zach Hasty in the game. I don't think Zach Hasty's been out of the game yet this time. So Armani Duke's going to get it, drive in, step through, tries to kind of force a pass into Bomengen. They are going to call that off of Gozar, so it's going to stay with the Bobcats. Almost needed to throw that one maybe a little higher if he's going to feed Cody.
Yeah.
McMillan,
at the basket almost.
Right. McMillan trying to confuse the refs, get his own ball. Pass gets knocked away by Gozar as he tries to feed it into Bomengen. Gozar now with it. McMillan fakes the three, gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser to Hamby. And now Gozar back out to Hamby. McMillan with it. Kaiser has it. Now Pinedale, no reason to rush any shots. McMillan's shot is up, no good. And rebound comes down to Pinedale. Hamby now just a couple crossover moves. Hamby with a tough shot up and down and good. And that'll get the Pinedale Wranglers to 50, Bobcats 28. And Zach Hasty gonna drive in, step back, kick it out to Del Dukes. Del Duke's kind of hanging onto the ball. No movement at all from the Bobcats. Everybody's just standing to watch what's going to happen.
Pass.
Good pass. And Monty just can't get away from the pump fake, but it paid off there. But again, I mean, that was kind of the epitome of Bobcat offense right now. Just no movement at all. Everybody kind of being spectators and not a lot going on with movement. So Pinedale's going to extend their possessions here as they're going to pass the ball around. Shot is up, and another offensive board there.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, by Kaiser. That's going to be 2 for him, and it'll be his 4th personal as Monty Duke steps over again and picks up another foul. That'll just be the Pinedale's first foul of the quarter. Weber will come in now for Brody Potter. And Cody Bomengen will get it to Zach, and then back to Cody. Cody going to bring the ball up for Bobcats. And just bad communication there between Cody Bomengen and Del Dukes as Del kind of faked a back door. And once you commit to the back door, kind of the rule is you have to go whether it's going to be there or not.
Yeah, because if you don't, the ball's hanging.
Yeah. So what looked like a real bad pass from Cody Bomengen actually was more on Del as he just didn't keep cutting. And McMillan now with the ball up at the top of the key. Hamby goes in, passes over to Ramage. And good steal there by Cody Bomengen, gets it up to Del Dukes. Del Dukes going to go up. Shot is up, no good. Armani Dukes comes down with the rebound, tries to put it back, no good, and McMillan comes away with it. So again, just nothing easy for the Bobcats right now. And Hamby now cuts through. Looks like he's going to kick the ball out of bounds as he's cutting through the middle of the lane. 5:54 here for the Bobcats, 50-30. 2-2 in this quarter so far in the first couple minutes. Ellis Weber has it. He's going to pass up the screen there. Gets it to Cody Bomengen. Cody to Del Dukes. Del Dukes going to dribble with his left hand. Hard pass there. Monty just tries to push it away out to Zach. Ball's going to get stolen by McMillan. McMillan to Hamby. Hamby over to Kaiser. Kaiser now to Gosar. Gosar is going to step back. Shot is up, no good. And kind of see both teams are kind of looking tired. Zach Casey going to step into a 3. Shot is up and no good as Ramage comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Gosar. Gosar is going to pass up to McMillan. McMillan's going to drive in. Cody Bomengen's going to knock it away, get it into Del Dukes. Del, had a double dribble, but the ref wasn't paying attention. Tip pass there. Jeez. Del Dukes just kind of all over. Monty gets the gets the ball, and then he's going to get a putback, score it, and Bobcats take a timeout after a score there. So 50-32, 4:56 left in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break as well.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. 4:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats trailing 18. Again, going to have a number of stops here, and be interesting to see if they come out after the score, if they try to change up what they're doing defensively, try to get the ball, force some turnovers, and try to get the ball back. 18-point deficit. Be tough to come back, especially with this good of a shooting team. And now Pinedale, being smart, taking their time on the offensive end, not really rushing too many shots. So yeah, Bobcats are going to come out in press, it looks like. So Hasty and Weber up front, Dukes in kind of in the middle of this press, and then Cody Bomengen deep for them. McMillan will have it, pass it over to Gosar. Gosar going to dribble here. Weber all over him, into McMillan's hands. Get to get close to that 10 count here. Slutton now has it. He's going to get it just across, just in time. Gets it to McMillan. McMillan to Gosar, and now again the Wranglers just going to be okay with taking as much time off each possession as possible. Slutton into McMillan. McMillan bobbles the pass, but able to get in and score. 52-32, Bobcats trail in this one. Zach Hasty here gets it over to Weber. Weber head fake there, pass over to Del Dukes. Del gonna drive baseline. He's gonna go up, good jump shot there, and Del Dukes knocks down another one. 6 points, or another bucket for him in this quarter. And kick it out to Gozar, and again, just smart headsy play there. No need to shoot the three as he was left open. Under 4 minutes left here, 52-34. And he's gonna drive in though. And good defense there by Bomengen again as he steals it away. Actually could have got an offensive foul called too, but they were kind of, and Zach Hasey's gonna lose the ball, but he's gonna get it back, into Dell. Dell's gonna shoot it, shot is up, no good. Monty Dukes gets the ball back and puts it back. So good quarter here for the Dukes brothers as they've kind of led the scoring. Well, the only scorers here in the fourth quarter. And Coach Gozar for the Pinedale Wranglers gonna take a quick 30-second timeout. We're gonna do the same. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, we're back here after the timeout. 3:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Bobcats down by 16, 52-36. The Pinedale Wranglers. Time being short here. Same group comes out. Zach Hasty, Cody Bomengen, Weber, and the Dukes brothers out as they're going to try to put some full court pressure. It looks like they're going to change up the press a little bit, and Pinedale having no issue with it whatsoever. And Jace gets the benefit of an easy layup. And Cody Bomengen's going to drive it in, get blocked by Jace Ramage. Jace almost gets it. Del Dukes gets it, throws it to Cody Bomengen, not able to make it. Del Dukes gets another offensive rebound, and then they're going to call a jump ball there. Ball's going to go to Pinedale Wranglers. So again, Del Dukes just kind of getting those loose balls, going after that Honey Badger award
all the time.
Yep.
You know.
No matter what the score is.
Yeah,
yep.
Defense, he's always going 100%.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell this is a press that they're trying, but they've never really practiced because no one's really sure where to go in this one. Zach Casey shoots up a three, shot is up, no good. Pass here from McMillan over to Sletton, Sletton to Kaiser. Kaiser just kind of left alone, shoots up a left-handed shot, gets his own rebound, goes back up with the left hand, up and good for Kaiser. And gonna throw it, and you kind of just tell like Bobcats are just going through the motions right now, just no one's really coming to the ball and everything. So looks like that's gonna bring in some other players. Joey Bain for the Pinedale Wranglers, and along with a gentleman I don't have in the book, so come in. Bobcats choosing to stay with their same lineup that they've had for the past probably quarter and a half, so stick with that. Cody Bomengen going to get it to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty at the top of the key, get it to Monty Dukes, pass into Cody Bomengen. Cody turnaround jump shots up and good. A good shot there by Cody. 38-58. Missed that last one. Armani Duke's going to get a steal here. Zach Hasty going to go up. Good head fake there. Zach Hasty going to miss the layup. And looks like we're going to get another jump ball as Bomengen and McMillan get tied up. 2:10 left here in the contest, down 20, 58-38. As Pinedale Wranglers make some more changes here. Back out to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty with the three from the end, and he'll knock down another three. And Bobcats take another timeout after making a basket. Kind of a momentum killer at times, but not that we have a lot of momentum, I guess. So 2:03 left here in the fourth quarter, down 58-41. We'll take a timeout as well.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. Ellis Weber and Will Cole checks in. Will Cole checks in for the first time again. No problem with the press here as Del Deuce gets a good block there on the ball and on Bain, and then Del just kind of out of control. But again, just with the way he hustles, as you kind of take that sometimes as the hopping. I don't know what's happening right now. I was going to say a whistle has to be called at some point. Del traveled twice. Gozar traveled a couple times. Not sure what's going on. So they're going to call a foul there against Del. That is just his team's first in this quarter. So not a lot of fouls being called here. Sletton has it. He's going to pass it up to Gozar. Wide open layup, and no challenge there at all. So shot is up and good. 60-41. Bobcats trail 19. Will Cole going to drive in, pass it over to Del Dukes. Pass down to Weber. Weber, go up. Doesn't shoot it. Will Cole kicks it out. And again, Zach Casey doing a full game here. Ramage going to go up. Layup is up, no good. Del Duke's going to get a second foul here. Second team foul. Let's see if they call it. They are going to call that on the shot, so that's going to send Jace Ramage to the line. And Jet Longwell is going to be set to come back into the game. (60-41). See here what refs are having a conversation here with Will Cole. Not sure what that was about, but Jace Ramage's shot is up and good.
61-41, 1:18 left.
And Jace comes in for Del Dukes. Del having a good half there as he didn't play much in the first half, but came in and was a good spark for them. And then a second shot by Ramage is off the mark and then goes off of Pinedale Wranglers. Again, that'll bring in number 35. I apologize again that I don't have his name in the book here. Monty Duke's going to get it to Ellis Weber. Ellis Weber to Will Cole. Will Cole going to drive to the corner, kick it over to Monty Dukes. Monty Dukes going to drive in, kick it out to Zach Hasty. Zach going to drive in with the left hand, kicks out to Will Cole. Will now over to Monty Dukes. 1 minute left here in this fourth quarter. Monty Dukes, good head fake there. Good spin there. I don't think he expected his spin move to be quite so good, and he turned around and nobody was there, but he still had to give that head fake.
If he would have just, spun and gone in, he would have had about a 2-foot shot.
I know.
He just stopped himself.
Right, and that foul will go against Joey Bain, his first, and that will be the team's second. First one is up and good.
And he finally breaks the lid on that.
Right. 61-42. Second one is up and good for Monty Dukes. 8 points for Monty in this fourth quarter, so a good quarter for him. Gets it to Gozar. Ball's going to get knocked away by Jet Longwell, going to go off. And ball will be Pinedale Wranglers. 49 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. Pass it to Gozar. And Gozar could have been an offensive foul there as Weber just, that's what Weber does. He's just in your grill all the time, and not too many people like it. McMillan now with the ball. Jet on him. Kick it over. 2:35. 35's like, hey, I'm shooting it. And there's a reason why the crowd got excited when he came in, because I have a feeling those aren't balls that go in very often for him. Will Cole has the ball, picks up a dribble, gets it into Weber. Weber turnaround jump shot up, no good. And Gozar is going to come down with it. 15 seconds left here in this game. And looks like the Everler, love it. I'm sure as a ref, you love to hear that offensive call of 5 out. And they think they say timeout. And so yeah, I think the Coach Gozar was calling 5 out, and the ref heard timeout. So 13.7 seconds left, 61-43. We'll stay right here. Bobcats going to fall 1-2 for the weekend, and Gozar going to bring the ball up for the Wranglers for this last few seconds of the game. And Gozar has it, tries to pass it. Weber gets the ball. The final turnover to Will Cole. Will is, that'll be it for the game. Bobcats 43, Pinedale Wranglers 61. Big loss here for the Bobcats. Tough weekend for them, so they'll have to get back to it on Monday, regroup, and try to put some things together that they had going so well for them before the Christmas break. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back for a quick recap of the game here and send it off for the evening.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back here. We'll do a quick post-game, click it or ticket post-game show here. And Bobcats fall in this one, 61 to 41. Apologize, 43. And again, just kind of uncharacteristic for what the Bobcats had done up until this point. Kind of a tough weekend for them as they got back in. But real quick, I'll go into our game stats. And these are presented by the Quality Inn and Suites. So these are stats of the game. We'll put these to bed here. For Pinedale Wranglers, Alex Gozar comes off the bench, knocks down a 3 for 3 points. Bridger Kaiser, a lot of points, goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line with 10. Owen McMillan really kind of got everything started for Pinedale Wranglers, knocking down those 4 threes in the first half. Ended up with 23 points. Josh Gozar 11, and Jace Ramage with 9, going 1 of 5 from the free throw line. And then Brody Hamby putting in 5 points of his own to get to 61. For the Bobcats, Longwell scoring 2 points there. Bomengen scoring 5 points in the second half for a total of 5. Del Dukes comes in off the bench and scores 5, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Monty Dukes being really kind of coming in really well in the second half, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Ended up with 10 points. Hasty, who did play the entirety of that game, ended up with 14 points, knocking down 4 threes in that game. And Potter comes away with 7 points, going 2 of 6 from the free throw line and knocking down that 3 at the beginning of the game. So that gives the Bobcats 43. Really tough game. Not a lot, I guess, for the weekend to be said that we haven't already said. I think a lot of the keys that we talked about before, most of those weren't met. And so they're going to kind of have to go back to the drawing board. And, Corping will have to see what it is that, needs to be adjusted with, lineups or however that might be. And we just didn't see that group of 10 be played like we had seen before. It really kind of came down really more to like 5 or 6 this whole weekend. And not really sure what the difference was in that because everybody really was contributing, in those games before, even in those tough ones between Glenrock and Buffalo. We still saw, a good majority of the group being played. So not sure what the difference was or what conversations were had there, but a little bit of difference there. How about you? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, just thinking of the weekend, Kevin, and thinking I think coaches watched us on tape. A lot of the coaches came in and were familiar with what we do and where we score, and did a great job shutting us down.
Right.
And I think, Corpening and Collimer, they're going to have to spend some time being a little more creative or creating some, looking at some variations on some of those plays. Because a lot of those plays, there's some variations or, things you can do if they're cheating or things like that. And, I don't know how well prepared we were for some of the teams. I mean, and so, I don't know. It's kind of a tough weekend to come off of. I think, like you say, we got a lot of work to do moving forward. We got the talent, the energy wasn't there, the contribution by everybody wasn't there. So hopefully they can refine that spark. They got a tough weekend next weekend with potential for sure 3 games, potential for 4 or 5 if they are playing up to what they could. But we'll have to see what team shows up.
Right. That's right. So with that, Bobcats will walk away from the weekend still with a good winning record, 6-2. Just a couple tough final 2 games here. And again, gut check here for the Bobcats. Still a pretty young team, so having to experience the success, but also experience those losses, and then come away with positive attitudes, hopefully with it, still taking care of each other and play well once it comes down. So with that being said, we are going to call it an evening. Thanks again for listening to us on 101.7 KDNO, and those of you streaming us live. Also, we will see you next week in Thermopolis.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more.